Hey y'all, welcome to Homestead Budgets. My name is Heather and today we're going to be doing an unstuffing for the third week of July. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on this video and joining us. I hope that you are able to learn something to help you in your own cash stuffing journey. And if it's not your first time, thank you so much for coming back. And we will go ahead and get into this unstuffing. It's going to be an exciting one. It's going to be a lot more than normal. Our dog's second surgery is this week, so I want to go ahead and unstuff what we have in that envelope so that way my husband can take it with him when he picks her up from the vet. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful week. I hope that it's less rainy because I know that where we are, it feels like it's been raining like every other day for 2 weeks. Groceries, we need $30, and I believe that's all that it has. Yes. Dining out is okay. Spending is okay. Pets, we need $40. And then in pet savings, we're going to be taking out $2,500. So I know that I've talked about it a couple of times before. I'll just go ahead and talk about it while I organize this a little bit. But her first surgery, we were able to go ahead and pay in cash. And for her second surgery, we basically saved up as much as we possibly could so that we could pay the balance down as much as we possibly could, because we have like a care credit card, and on there we normally get a like 6-month no interest type of deal on there. So we just want to pay it down to as low as possible so that way the amount that we're putting on there, we can just divide by 6, and those like monthly payments over the next 6 months will just be as small as possible. So what did I say? We need to pull out $2,500. I am going to pull out the calculator just because it's a bigger number and I don't want to mess up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's $1,200. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, and that's $1,000. 1,100. So that is 2,300 so far. I just didn't know if y'all can, yeah, y'all can see that under the basket. So we need $200 or more dollars. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. And what I'm going to do, because I thought that was going to be about all that we had in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just going to add another 100 to that. So that was $300 in 20s. I'm just going to double check. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. Yes. Okay, so we are removing $2,600. I am just going to make a note for myself on the side so I know what is coming out, and what is staying is going to be 10, 20, and 30. And I'll just leave that in here and we'll use it towards, you know, that first payment that we're going to make. I'm not too worried about the $5 that we would get off each month for putting in that 30, if that makes sense. So just to double count this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1,000, 11, 1,200, 13, and 14, and 15, and 16, and 17, and 18, and 19, and 2,000. 2001, 2002, 2003. 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86. So 2,600. Okay, and those are all 20s. Great. So that is set, and we're done with that envelope. And then self-care, we are removing the 15 from here. And then let's see, I don't think that I need anything out of, I'm just referring to my notes off to the side, but I don't think I need anything from our sinking funds. So we're going to move on to the Homestead Binder. We're going to be removing $50 for bulk shopping. And then what else? Feed. I need $40 from feed, and that is all that we have, so that's perfect. And I believe that is all. Yes, because electric doesn't need to come out for a while. So on to the business binder. That'll be the last binder we pull from, and then what I'm going to do, since I have lots of these bigger bills, I am going to loop back around and condense some envelopes. So gas, we're going to be removing $75, and that's all that we have in there. Cannot believe how much gas is going up right now. I know it always goes up in the summer, but I feel like in our area, like a week and a half ago, gas was like $3.17, like in the teens. It was 3 teens. But now it's like everywhere that I look, it's almost like $3.50. Some places like $3.60. So it seems to have jumped up 50 cents a gallon in just a couple of weeks, which is a little wild. So, and being that my business involves a lot of driving, that just always kind of impacts directly. So now we're going to, I'm going to do a count on everything just to make sure that it matches the total that I have. I want to make sure you guys can see that. And then that way, once I do all the condensing, I can make sure all 3 of those numbers line up. And I'm just going to count it in denominations and add it up here so I don't mess it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know why I did it like that. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 9, and 10, and 11, and 12. So just, I'm going to double check that. Okay, great. So 1,200 there. I thought I'd had maybe a bill or two stick together. So I just wanted to make sure. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20. And then 20 in 10s and 10 in 5s. So that is a total of $28.50 being unstuffed. That's wild. But like I said before, I am so grateful that we stumbled upon cash stuffing when we did, because otherwise we either would have not been able to do the 2 surgeries that we're doing for our dog, or we would have been racking up a lot of debt. But this pays for, granted, not the whole $28.50 is going towards her surgery, but we're paying for over half of the surgery in cash. So That's just such a blessing that we're able to do that and be able to take advantage of a 0% financing card to pay for the rest of it. So that way we're not having to pay thousands of dollars on top of all of the interest that they're going to charge us. So we'll go ahead and put that to the side. We will use that one more time at the end of this video. And we will work on going through all the envelopes to make sure they are condensed down. This one should be fine minus this pet, the pet savings. Can use some, so I'm going to take these because they're a little beat up. And replace that with a 20. So we've still got the 30 in pet savings, and that'll just go towards our first payment that we're going to have on that card. Sinking funds. Let's see what we've got. So we've got 20 in date night. That's set. Baby fund, let's see what we've got in here. So 20, 40, 50, 60. So let's keep that. We'll put the 20s away and the 5s away and grab a 50. So keeping 60 in there. Health. Think can at least get a 20. Yes. Vacation, I don't know. I think that just, yes. That just has a 30 in it, so that is good. Christmas, I don't know. But we'll check. So 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what we'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at least condense that down just a tiny bit. Alright. Gifts, I think might just have 15. Oh no, it has 20. So we will grab a 20 for that. And then tattoo, I think that one only has 15. Yes, so that is good. Debt I know is good because I just stuffed it, and annual bills is good. So onto the Homestead Binder. Household, maybe can get a 10. No, just kidding. Just a 5, but I am going to trade this out because that is a really rough 5. Alright, feed is empty. Garden, I do leave. I know that there's $10 in here and it's in ones, but I'm going to leave that just in case I need some ones for anything. House maintenance has 20. And then I believe electric is good because it has 75. Moving on to our business binder. Car maintenance. This won't be condensing it down by much, but I am going to trade this 60 out for a 50 and a 10. Just since I have some nice 50s to be able to choose from. I don't always have that, so that's fine. Let's see. Growth has $15, and I'm going to put all of that in here and try to find a nicer 5 to go with a 10 because all of those 5s were pretty wrinkled. So they can go back to the bank. YouTube, I believe, just has 15, so it's good. And insurance is good because I just stuffed that. So last is going to be our savings binder, because I know that our $400 savings challenge is condensed down as it can be. Let's see. And I think what I'm going to do with this, so for my month ahead, because I know I have 100 in here, 150 I believe, yes. So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to be going back to the bank to deposit a lot of this anyway, I'm going to go ahead and condense this down. Not condense it, but I'm going to take 100 and put it into my high yield savings account. So that will get a placeholder. So might as well, since I'm going to the bank anyway. So that has 1,000, 2,000, so 2,100 in the bank, and then 50 here. Because I want to be able to take advantage as much as I possibly can with that, with the high, oh, I can't think today, with the high interest rate that they have. And I think this is condensed down as it can be, right? 20, 35, 6, yep. All right, so I think that is it on condensing. So we're just gonna go through and count all of this out to make sure that it matches the 2850. Make sure y'all can see that. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think we touched any of those hundreds. I was kind of hoping to get some hundreds in some envelopes, but that's okay. So we've got and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and so 1,150. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And I feel like we are already off, because the total should be 2850 and I'm already at 2830, and that's definitely more than $20. Let's see what's going on. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $2,900. Oh, I did take out the 100 to stuff into to put into the high yield savings account, but that should have been 2,900. Let's just count this one more time. And I'm not going to count out loud with this. I feel like that might be tripping me up, so y'all can get a little ASMR. That's where it was. I can already tell. Because I think last time I counted that, it was 1150 and I just counted 1200, so hopefully that'll be it. Okay, perfect. I found it. I just counted the 50s wrong the first time. So we have $29.50 going back to the bank. 100 of that being something that's going to be transferred into our high yield savings account for the month ahead. And then the $28.50 will be going to the bank to pay ourselves back for debit card purchases this week, as well as do that early payment on our dog's surgery. I will keep y'all updated again on when that is happening. I believe that y'all are going to see this either Thursday or Friday. So by the time that you see it, I'll be able to let y'all know if she you know, that she's out and she's okay and she's recovering and things like that. And hopefully this is her last surgery for a long time. That's what we're hoping. But by the time that y'all see this, y'all will know what's going on. So I'll keep you updated. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.